Welcome back to the channel. Anyone knows Bargetown, Kentucky, that is where Brian Tooley Racing is. I live about 20 minutes from there, and we are headed to pick up our cam kit, some other little stuff to get that truck Norris cam and that 5.3. We started to pull the cam out last night, and the bearings had some wear, so we went ahead and got some new bearings. The cam bearing install tool will be here tomorrow. Once we get back to the garage, I'll show you what those look like. They weren't great, but apparently I'm a Ford guy, and you Chevy guys, a lot of you say I messed up. You're not supposed to look at the cam bearings. I didn't know that. I thought that we were supposed to look at them. So that's my bad, guys. But now that I've seen them, I have to replace them. So like I said, we'll show you what those look like here in a little bit. This is the way to BTR. Guys, this is bourbon country. This is where all your good bourbons come from, right? So look at there's some rack houses. Guys, this is where all the horsepower's made. Check it out. And here we are, guys. So if you're in Kentucky, you can actually order and come here. And this is like where you walk in, they got merchandise and everything, parts available, demos, showing you everything they have. And like I said, we have them actually currently working on our order right now. So that's pretty cool. Check out this stuff.
Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to pull a cam out today. This is Huff's being a lazy piece of shit. If you don't know it already, when you're pulling the harmonic bouncer off of an LS, part store, you can use the Evertough Chrysler harmonic bouncer, part number 67005. So let's get this bad boy off of here. Yep, longest rod in the kit. Make sure all those fingers get on that pulley nice and tight. There's that. Let's get this cover off here. I think this thing's set for a long time to allow all that moisture to absorb into the oil.
Yeah, I do too, because I mean, it's like it
just wipes right off.
It's not gunky or
because it's not milkshaky, but it don't look sludgy either.
Right. Yeah, just so y'all can see, 130,000 miles. I just wiped that. This is what we think it might have. Let me just throw that away. But you can see I just wiped it. It just comes off clean. I mean, we think it might have just been sitting. I don't know. But that's pretty crazy. I mean, look at that.
Yep.
So
one of those rags.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and take his oil.
But there you go. I mean, look at that. That was. You see how fast it was. So I don't think it was. I don't think that's gunk, and it dissolves into like a liquid completely. There's no. This here is all. There's no goop to it. So.
It's been a hot minute since I did one of these, but I'm almost positive for us to go any further, we're gonna have to pull the pan, because the pickup tube has, I think it's like a, I don't know, like an 8 or a 9 millimeter bolt that's on the bottom of the tube, and you can't really get to it unless you pull the pan. Yeah, when you pull the pan, pump will come off, timing chain comes off, then the cam comes out.
Thinking blue.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well.
Thinking blue.
VP Racing, sponsored by affiliate program.
I'm thinking blue's gonna be my
If you'd like to store your oil,
I
said if you'd like to store your oil, brand spanking.
I think that's what it is. Oh, we're gonna make sure that we always have VP. I mean, VP he liked my post the other day. That's pretty crazy.
Relax.
Do not recommend this, but this is all we got, and we really don't care at this point in time. We want this whole pan off, but this is going to get wild. I got a little hose here. Do what you need to do, and there we go. There we go. Look at that.
Good thing we got some old dry down.
Yeah, look. There we go. We're doing good. Oh, make sure to take the plug out. Well, the thing is, here's the thing. It has oil in it, so that's really good.
The oil doesn't look too terrible either.
Oh my gosh, why is it going everywhere?
It's good. You, like I said, you pre-oil dried the situation.
Yep.
Perfect.
Actually, the oil doesn't look bad.
It really doesn't.
It really, like, I mean, it looks like it's got 3,000 miles on it, but it doesn't look like it's got 10. You know, I can still see through it. It's got a tannish color, not a black. Yeah, I believe this might be the hose for the brake booster. I don't know.
Perfect.
Just use whatever you need. Well, guys, we have to go ahead and pull the head off now. We're going to go ahead and change the lifters out. So we had some cam bearing failure at some point in this used engine. It's not necessarily a failure, but it's so bad that we have to replace it. I looked at the cam. The cam definitely shows the same thing I'm seeing on the bearing. The rest of them, not too terribly awful, but I want to go ahead and make sure this is good. So since we're there, we were at BTR today, and I kind of talked myself into going ahead and changing the lifters as well, just to play it safe. So we're going to do that, and here we go. We'll rip these off. Alrighty. So it looks like here don't see any signs of head gasket failure. So that's good. Everything looks right. So that's good. Nothing coming between them. Makes me feel better. All right, well, guys, I did just get off the phone with BTR and confirm that this is an earlier block, so my head bolts that I ordered today are correct. The person I ordered this from said, you know, oh, it's got, you know, 130,000 miles, and it came from a 2006. It's wrote on there. It says 2001 to 2006, but he told me it was a 2006. Obviously, that was a lie, or that truck was a 2006 and had this already swapped into it. That could be a possibility too. But anyways, long story short, when we started talking about doing this cam, I seen the cam bearing wear here showing copper. I'm going to show you now what that looks like. So this is what I did. Apparently, guys, I messed up, and I wasn't supposed to look at that. Apparently, I was just supposed to send it. My bad. I looked at it. I can't unsee it. So that's coming out. So what we got going on is I'm pulling off the heads. I'm going to go ahead and change out the valve springs, put valve seals in it, just kind of clean everything up. Tomorrow, I'm going to go pick up the from Brian Tooley Racing. Again, it's only like 20 minutes from my house. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the head gaskets, the lifters, and we're just going to go ahead and put lifters in this just so that we know, look, we've done our job. We put new cam bearings in it. It's got the new truck Norris cam in it. All right, we've done the springs. We got the seals. Let's go and let's send it. I feel better about it. I'm sure a bunch of y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know what kind of mileage you've slammed a cam in it and never even paid attention, or if you've seen something like that and you still went with it, and how long did it last, and is it still lasting? So I'm interested to see what you guys, again, this is my first LS, so maybe here in a couple of years I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, 450,000 miles, give it to me. Full send. We'll see. But we did get the push rods, so let me show you what we got. So we did get the truck Norris cam, right? Truck Norris cam. We've got this nice sticker that'll go somewhere nice. We got the valve springs. We just went with the 560 lift again for this because it's not going to get, in my picture, in my vision, it's not going to get a bigger cam. It's going to just get like a Pro Charger or something like that, like a Storm torque storm or some kind of thing like that. Maybe even a single turbo one day, I don't know. But it's not going to be like crazy with this motor, big, huge NA power, right? So I just went with that. We got a crank bolt, the front timing cover. We got the hardware, cam retainer plates, hardware. Let's see here. Need to see if that retainer plate, yeah, that's the one. So this one here is for that. Cam retainer plate, that's for the cam. This is for the, that's for our rockers, I believe. And then, what is this guy? There's so many things going on right now, guys. I can't remember what this is for. Open it up. This is, oh, trunnions. Trunnion tool. What is it? Valve spring tool. This is for the, yeah, trunnion, to press the trunnion in. So, again, this here is our trunnion kits. That's our push rods. So that's what this is, okay? Then what we did was we went ahead and got the cam bearings. We're using the Durabond CH10. Luckily, that was a good guess because I had a feeling that was the earlier motor. This is for the rear main gasket. Went ahead and got this here, that plunger, and then some assembly lube. Here's the Holley. We got the Holley EFI, right? Everything we need for that. Here is our LS Accelerations oil pan. That's the like F-body low sump. So that's ready to go. And we went ahead and got the F-body windage tray. So we have this as well for that oil pan. But here's what this engine looked like. All right, you get a rag, it wipes pretty dang clean. I don't know if that's just from sitting, but again, it's not like a greasy sludge. So we will see what we think about this motor once we get her going. So let me work on this. Like I said, I think drilling that exhaust manifold bolt that someone's either broke off a drill bit in there. I don't know what it is. It's a nightmare. All I'm trying to do is get a helicoil in. That's all I want. It's just one bolt. Let's just get that to where we don't have to buy a new head. And yeah, so let me get some work done. Guys, let's try this again. We're heading back to Brian Tooley Racing because I was trying to be cheap and not do lifters. And I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So we put an order in yesterday while we were there in person, and now we're heading back to Bargetown, Kentucky to pick them up. So we'll have the head gaskets, the head bolts, the lifters, and then we got the front end out of the truck last night. Getting ready to show you that. A lot of work to do. I don't really know what's gonna happen next on what I'm gonna focus on. I'm trying to get this motor back together, so I'm probably gonna focus on the cam bearings and getting those installed. Oh yeah, look at that CTSV. Bourbon and camshafts out in Bargetown. Guys, if you've never been to Kentucky, you definitely need to check out Bargetown. It's where all of your big bourbon's made. There's some other, places as well, Frankfurt and different places, but yeah, this is bourbon country. We do some vodka as well, but yeah, this here is Cox's Creek Heaven Hill Distillery. We've had about 4 or 5 deliveries show up today just for the truck alone. We're gonna go through this, and I don't even know what this stuff is at this point. There's just so much. So it looks like here, QA1 stuff, right? So we ordered this on Friday. It's already here. What is today? I think it's Tuesday. Yep. All right, Tuesday. So guys, again, this looks like spanner wrenches. We got actual front coilover bodies here, and then looks like the springs. So this one here is going to be our 600-pound spring. This will be what comes with your kit if you were to buy it from QA1. We're not going to use that. They have a 800-pound spring that we are running. And what do we got here? Bunch of boxes, bunch of stuff, guys. So, oh, there they are. There's the lowers, right? Throw that down. So you got your lowers here, beefy. So it looks like, look at that. Check that out, guys. Wow. Super nice quality. Welds look amazing. They look great. Yep. Greasable bushings, greasable ball joint. I like it. And I believe, yep, there's the other one there. So we'll throw that there. Bunch of stickers, it looks like. Instructions, we might need those, so that's cool. This looks like maybe some swag. Yep, mixture. We got the QA1 banner. Sweet. These are the 800-pound springs. So these are the 800-pounders. This is what we're going to install because this truck will be mostly racing and autocross. So we want to try to get to 1,000 pounds if we can. For most of you, you're not going to want that. If you're just doing a cruising, a car show, cruising back roads, the 600 is going to be great for you. In this world, and I want to show you guys this, is like how crazy you need to be in spring rate on the front end to keep these trucks dialed on 315s with 200 tread wears. Like, they don't need to move, and it's going to take a lot of adjustments to get there with our alignment and everything else. We want a lot of camber. We're going to run as much camber as we can get, but yeah, we'll show you guys. Oh yeah, so we got some swag, QA1 hoodie, got some shirts, QA1 shirts. We got some, let's see here, some more wrenches they threw in with some needle bearings. And we got a hat as well. So yeah, cool stuff. We'll move on to the next. Oh, there we go. There's our sway bar. Anybody got a dumpster handy? Bunch of boxes. So I got sticker, sway bars right here. There's your links and everything. All right, guys. So this is probably going to be our front and our towers, what I can imagine. Yep. So there's the tower. Pretty solid boy there. Yeah, looks like a lot of slot there. Hopefully that's going to be good for our camber. Yeah, we got a lot of drilling to do, a lot of cutting to do. And then this would be the uppers with all the hardware. So hardware. Yep, uppers are right there. So again, pretty nice stuff, guys.
Those nice rebuildable ball joints.
Yep. Passenger right, labeled, shows you. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna make sure to follow. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about QA1. I think this kit on this truck with the IRS is gonna be amazing. Yeah, and we're gonna show you because we're gonna go really fast and probably outdrive a lot of people with this setup. I'm not trying to brag, but I think this is gonna be really, really good. I think for what this truck is, as light as it is, with a T56, a cam 5.3. We're going to focus on momentum and those sticky 200 tread wears with 315s and getting the most alignment, most camber we can get. Guess what, guys? Remember, we have camber now in the rear. So I think that you guys are going to be very surprised. We'll go ahead and open up level 7. Level 7's box. It's got some good stuff in here. It's not the real good. The real good comes next week. So we got some swag here, a little Twizzler, keychain sticker, right? It's pretty cool. Got some stickers from Wilwood. And then what we got here? There's our proportioning valve, right? With the lines. So that's cool. And then here is our custom ordered brake master cylinder. So this is custom ordered for our truck with the IRS in the rear of the SS Camaro 4-piston Brembo. So the piston size was calculated for 6 pistons up front with the 4-piston Brembos in the back, and with the thought of we're going to go to a Wilwood rear. So what I'll do is I'll reach out to Jesse again and say, hey man, I'm ready to upgrade my rear Camaro IRS brakes, and he'll say okay, and he'll find a Camaro kit for the actual IRS here in a Wilwood, and it'll still be a 4-piston, still be probably 14-inch rotor, and then this is actually going to continue to work for me. I won't have to buy it a second time. So that's awesome. And lastly, awesome packaging, level 7 Motorsports, right? This here should be my, for the LS swap. This guy should be our sensor. Nope, it's just more swag. Oh, it is. There it is. There it is. So there we go. For yeah, so this is for our throttle body, right? For the Holly stuff and more swag. We got nerds. We got another keychain stickers, right? So awesome. Appreciate you, Jesse at level 7. All right, guys, it's super hot, and I'm not going to make an excuse, but we're on the fan, so hopefully you can hear me. We got noise cancellation on our mics. Hunter's here, throttle gospel.
We're going to,
huh?
What's up, boys and girls?
Yep, we're going to go ahead and start on this QA1 kit. That stuff just showed up today. Again, we ordered it on Friday. It's Tuesday. It's already here. Unbelievable. While I got some help, we're going to go ahead and get going. We got a lot of work still to do on the motor, but we'll get to that. Right now, we're going to go ahead and start tearing everything apart. All right, boys and girls, here we go. So we're going to spray down.
Yeah, first off, we need to spray everything because she's old and she's got some crust on her. See those? Everything's got to come apart, so.
Uppers, lowers,
Yeah,
tie rod,
best way to.
sway bar. I mean, everything is going to be removed. You're literally going to be left with your tie rod. So Hunter's just hitting the lowers now. We want to get everything nice and easy. Pull out.
Let's get this out of the way.
We'll go ahead and get that, get some room going, which we're probably not even going to be able to run inner fenders. We don't know yet, but with the wheel and tire package we're going to be running, it's highly doubtful.
Best course of action, I think, is disconnect the brakes, and then at the line, disconnect this, take out the 4 bolts, and just drop everything out.
Yeah, we got some tension on its spring. We might want to go ahead and put a jack underneath of it, loosen that strut, and drop that jack down.
All right, we're gonna
Strut should be right up here. You got a nut right there, so we can put that jack under there, and then that would take the pressure off. It's damn near laying on the frame anyways, but that would definitely make it easier. And then guys, if you have a V6 truck, these are the V6 motor mounts. You can only access those from the bottom after you've removed the lower control arm. So we have to make sure we put the V8 style mount in, because we are going with a Dirty Dingo adapter for LS. So this will be removed, and we will go ahead and put a V8 version, which would be like a 305 or a 350 style clamshell motor mount. Like I said, it's hot out here, guys, so yeah. Flip-flops and shorts for me.
Toasted. You're channeling like your
I feel like the underdog David
Freiberger?
Yeah, that's how
I was about to say, are you channeling your David
Because like,
Freiberger?
there's been so many times in videos I'm wearing flip-flops, but you know what? I get it now. Freiberger, I get it now. Makes sense to me. There's so much I just want to just start ripping random stuff out, and I don't think that's a problem because we're going to be removing so much and replacing so much. I don't know if that really matters. So like right now I'm looking at the sway bar like, hey, I could just take the 4U out and, you know, worst case scenario, rip out the end links.
Worst case Ontario.
Worst case Ontario.
Trailer Park Boys, if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you're an uncultured swine.
You know, like I said, we'll probably just wait till something's not working to pull the instructions out. We're probably just going to go with it. Honey, do you think you can give me
that's beautiful.
A socket here in a second? 10 millimeter. It's on the that ratchet over there on the ground. Milwaukee. Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's starting off so nice.
Shush. Now, can you grab the camera and show? So Hunter just removed the tie rods. Both nuts came off. you have cotter pins?
Nope.
There was no cotter pins on that.
Nope.
Well, I guess that was design. That's a weird design.
You want me to grab this?
You can take it off the mount.
Big hammer.
All right, so Hunter just removed the tie rod nuts. He's going to hit it with a hammer. So down here, right? And if you look in here, I'm getting ready to take loose the sway bar mounts. Definitely want to save these bolts until we realize and see if they supplied us with bolts. I can't see what I'm looking at here. All right, so we got those. I'll go on the other side, get the other ones. Same thing as 10 millimeters.
Wow.
There goes the sway bar. See, this is awesome when you're putting a bunch of new stuff on, you can just rip old stuff off. It's great. Hunter's got the big beater.
2 for Tuesdays right here, baby.
All right, nice. So he's got the tie rods broken loose. I'm gonna go on the sway bar in links. Boom, there we go. We're gonna thread back every bolt that we can right back in its spot. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now before I double cross my words there. All right, there's those. I'll do the other ones too. All right, so 15 on the top for the strut nut. I got a jack on the lower arm. Okay, let me lower, hold on, let me lower down. Now try it. Oh, you want to play those games, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna have to grab some. Guys, whenever you have a strut that's spinning, if you're not gonna reuse it, we're gonna grab the vice grips. Key tip.
Today's tech tip,
Yep.
brought to you by Vice Grip.
You just grab your old trusty I'll grab anything pliers. And then we're gonna go in here. Ooh, we're not gonna go in there. We call this a whooping. This is a whooping is what this is. Man, did you spray that?
No.
Spray it real quick. We're gonna have to probably put the big impact on. We can't grab it. We're gonna have to hit it with the 1/2 inch impact and get the breakaway torque on it. There ain't no way I can grab it. It's all metal casing to where I can't grab the shaft. So I need a 14 or 15 on a 1/2 inch. You need all the torque you can get. Okay. All right.
You gotta grease the shaft, you know what I mean?
15.
No one likes an unlubricated shaft.
No, we don't like that. Didn't feel good. So we got big battery on Big Bertha. And we are going to, 3. We want all the torque. I'm going to probably have to push down on this lower to put some tension, just staying on the brake disc. Yeah? Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, you play your games. You want to play? What do you got on the other side? Could go crazy, guys. Don't. Same thing?
Same thing.
We call that a whooping. All right. Not a problem. Not a problem. Just gonna have to get fancy. Have to get fancy. All right. I mean, what if we take? Here's something. If we take off the uppers, wouldn't the pressure drop even further on that would hold it? Should be able to do that. Put a jack on the lower, pop the uppers, and then when we pop the uppers, let the jack down, and it should have all weight sitting on that nut and it'll come out. So Hunter has to leave. It's fine. Problem is, we've got both struts. They loosened up, and now they're spinning the shaft. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm going to get rid of the sway bar because we've already got it broke loose from the frame. I'll get the end links off. We'll get the sway bar out, thrown away. Then I'm going to go ahead and get the brake lines disconnected. So that way when we get the actual spindle and everything off, we're good to go there. Then I'm going to go ahead and remove the upper control arm bolts with a jack under the bottom A-arm. That way I can kind of hold the weight. When I remove the tops, I should be able to let it down, and all that weight will then fall on the actual strut, and then we go in there with that 1/2-inch drive impact and pop it off. That's my theory. We'll see what happens. All right, we got a 13 on top, 13 wrench on the bottom. All we're doing is loosening up the sway bar link. That's it right there, wrench fell off. Pull it out, that's trash. We got good new stuff coming. Gonna have to use a universal on that, guys, to get that one off, but we got it done. All right, we're on the passenger side now, 21. Got that one done. Now we're going with that universal on the back side of that lower control arm with the 21 and 21 wrench. All right, so that's free. So we're gonna go full blown here with a big 3-pound, that's Little Thor. We call that Little Thor.
The big guy.
There that is. See how I put that nut on there? You can take that nut off now. Hopefully we didn't damage that bolt. We should need it, but just in case. You got your alignment washer on there. There's this. We're gonna throw that on the ground. Now same thing on this side.
This one pulls right
That
through.
one pulls right out. Not a problem. Good to go. All right, on the ground. So now, all right, we got Persuader. And here we go. We'll see what happens. Before we let the jack down, see if he can get that free. Looks like he's got that. Probably go to the other side. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boys and girls. I'm gonna have Andrew hold the phone, and then I'm gonna let the jack down. Here we go. Good? All right, so now, in theory, all the weight should be on that strut. We should be able to get those strut nuts off. So there you go, guys. My theory was correct, okay? So what we did, if you have a problem where that shaft on that strut spins, you see what we did. We put the jack under there, removed the uppers, pried them out, lowered the jack, all that pressure, then went on top of that strut nut. There you go, easy peasy. All right, guys. Oh, we got it, we caught it. Now we're just gonna go ahead and let this lower down. And yep, she's free. There it is. All right, we're gonna go for the lowers. The lowers are 24. You can see down there. So he's got impact on one side. We're doing the front right now. There's the impact with an extension and a universal. That's the back. We got a lot of cleaning to do. I know it's dark out, but guys, there's a lot of cleaning to do on this frame.
Got one out. Yep. Out.
Out.
There it is.
There it is. There's your upper and lower with your spring. Sucks it's dark, but we're still going at it. And I'm barefooted. We are from Kentucky. Working through the night. We've already started to grab adult beverages by this point, and it will happen to you as well. Probably not going to condone that, but if you feel you need to, go right ahead.
Alright, we're going to do the driver's side now.
It's the angle of the dangle.
We got lucky on that other one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, on the OBS, man, the frames are not, everything's like offset. It's very weird.
See if it does it better from this side. Might have to get the cheater bar out.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Here it is.
You
This here is Bertha. This here's Bertha.
you got an
She
extension?
ain't no pumpy. Yeah. How long you want it?
I
I got one longer than that.
yeah, give me one just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And I think taking
Just
the
want to
steering.
thank Icon Tools for Harbor Freight bringing in those great low prices. Watch that knee. Oh gosh, watch that knee.
Yeah, we got something. I know we don't have anything right now. It's spinning on itself.
This is how much fun you get to have on the driver's side. We just want to bring focus that Philip's 38 years old and still wearing the same shorts he wore when he was 17. He's like a mythical creature. And he doesn't like things not going his way.
Let's try them.
Try impact.
Yeah, bust it loose a little bit there.
Power still comes block.
I mean, that is it right there. A lot of heat. But that's on fire. That nut's probably on fire right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cool. So now, barefooted Kentuckian. Gonna go in there and get some of it.
Where's that cheater bar at?
Ooh. Ooh. Watch your foot. There it is. There it is. So that is how we get that front end out.
Is this a honey hole?
So this, guys, is the only way to change this out without cutting your frame. We don't want to cut our frame. So now let's go to the front back. So guys, you can reach all these through this opening. It's not a problem, but you definitely need to make sure you know that this is the time to get in here, all right? So tomorrow I'll go to the parts store and I'll buy some V8 motor mount.
First motor mount out. With some rust.
All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, my phone died that night. It's been 2 days now since then, but we do have the engine bay completely clear. The frame, like I said, suspension's all removed now. So now what I need to do is focus on getting in here, actually wire wheeling everything, getting it clean, putting down some paint, go ahead and cutting out the ears as well using the template from the QA1 kit. So that's going to be the next video you see. It's probably us doing that, and as well as messing with that 5.3. It's been a lot of different things that I've got going on, and so I'm just trying to get you guys everything where we're at to that point so that I can continue on the next kind of process of, we even got the Mustang, 60s Mustang fuel tank. We're going to make up some brackets to get that bolted in as well. So make sure to follow, leave those comments. We love seeing the comments. And guys, y'all have a good, great 4th of July. It's 4th of July today, so be safe.